Friends, wherever you are right now, look around. Take 2 seconds. Everything you see around is an outcome of someone being curious at some point of the time. Curious about why something is the way it is. Curious about why there cannot be a better way of doing the same thing. Curious about how to resolve a daunting issue. Curious about why someone behaves the way they do. Curiosity can be commonly defined as recognition, pursuit, and desire to explore novel, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous events. In the modern world of artificial intelligence, it is even more critical to be curious all the time and to teach your teams, kids, family, and friends the same. Great leaders are extremely curious in every area. Sir Isaac Newton was curious about the apple falling to the ground from the tree and then revolutionized the world with the law of gravity. Steve Jobs mentioned in his famous Stanford University commencement address that he joined the calligraphy class while at Reed's College just out of curiosity, and that was because he saw that on the campus every poster, every label on every drawer was beautifully hand calligraphed. 10 years later, when he was designing the first Macintosh computer, that calligraphy knowledge helped him and he designed it all into the Mac. It was the first computer with beautiful typography. His message was stay curious. Albert Einstein said, "I have no special talents. I am only passionately curious." Great leaders keep their thinking minds alert. Curiosity makes our thinking process better. It is the reason why so many ideas get generated in the minds of many. Every idea is a seed for something big. Simon Sinek gave a TED talk about how great leaders inspire action, and in that talk, he called on business leaders to start with why. Steve Jobs also said, "Much of what I stumble into by following my curiosity and intuition turned out to be priceless later on." Curiosity is the basis for innovation and inventions. Great leaders are determined to find better solutions. Every great leader has this characteristic of remaining curious irrespective of their age, background, color, education, gender, and every other distinguishing aspect. In the Maasai community, where Richard Thurer lives with his family, cattle are all important, but lion attacks were growing more frequent. In his short and inspiring TED talk, the young inventor shares the solar-powered solution he designed to safely scare away the lions. While doing this, he was able to save his livestock and at the same time save lions. He did not stop there, but then helped his neighbors to do the same, and very soon the entire country of Kenya followed his idea to save the livestock from many other predators. Leaders will create more leaders by focusing on increasing curiosity in their teams. A 5-dimensional curiosity scale is a result of research done by scientists at George Mason University. This model explains what are different types of curiosities and how people think when they are applying these dimensions. I am personally fascinated by the examples of how people think, which is provided in the research paper supporting each of the 5 dimensions. It provides the guidelines which all leaders like us can use to train our teams on building and improving curiosity. The first dimension is about deprivation sensitivity, and it is about recognizing the gap in knowledge and the relief which is offered as a part of filling that gap. People who experience it work relentlessly towards solving the problem. The research paper provides the details of what people think in identifying such gaps, and the examples are: thinking about solutions to difficult conceptual problems can keep me awake at night. I can spend hours on a single problem, but I just can't rest without knowing the answer. I feel frustrated if I can't figure out the solution to a problem, so I work even harder to solve it. I work relentlessly at problems that I feel must be solved. It frustrates me not having all the information I need. The second dimension is about joyous exploration, and it is about those who are consumed with wonders about fascinating features in the world. Some examples of what they think are: I view challenging situations as an opportunity to grow and learn. I am always looking for experiences that challenge how I think about myself and the world. I seek out situations where it is likely that I will have to think in depth about something. I enjoy learning about subjects that are unfamiliar to me. I find it fascinating to learn new information. The third dimension is about social curiosity, and it is about talking with or listening to and observing others to learn what they are thinking and doing. I like to learn about the habits of others. I like finding out why people behave the way they do. When other people are having a conversation, I like to find out what it's about. When around other people, I like listening to their conversations. When people quarrel, I like to know what's going on. The fourth dimension is stress tolerance, and it is about the willingness to accept and even harness the anxiety associated with novelty. According to that research, people lacking this ability will see information gaps, experience wonder, and are interested in others, but are unlikely to step forward and explore. The negatively listed thought process in the minds of people who lack this ability is provided as: a smallest doubt can stop me from seeking out new experiences. I cannot handle the stress that comes from entering the uncertain situations. I find it hard to explore new places when I lack confidence in my abilities. I cannot function well if I am unsure whether a new experience is safe or not. It is difficult to concentrate when there is a possibility that I will be taken by surprise. The last and fifth dimension is thrill seeking, and it is about being willing to take physical, social, and financial risks to acquire varied, complex, and intense experiences. Again, the same paper provides the details of such people's thoughts like: the anxiety of doing something new makes me feel excited and alive. Risk taking is exciting to me. When I have free time, I want to do things that are a little scary. Creating an adventure as I go is much more appealing than a planned adventure. I prefer friends who are excitingly unpredictable. No matter the reason for curiosity, whether it is related to deprivation, exploration, stress relief, thrills, or social curiosity, leaders will always get benefited by thinking in the terms as well as having their teams trained to continuously train their minds to think this curious way. Leaders will create more leaders by focusing on increasing curiosity in their teams, their kids, their family, and friends. Here is something you can do. Think about one example each of the 5 dimensions of curiosity which you have seen yourself or used yourself, and share that in the comments below. In the modern world of artificial intelligence, it is even more critical to be curious all the time and to teach your teams, kids, family, and friends the same. Remember, becoming smarter day by day is both easy and fun actually. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel Kaizen Smarter. Join me in exploring the amazing world around us and also more characteristics of the great leaders in the next videos. Till then, have a great day, fun day, smart day, and please take it easy.